Look, I swear that she's not malnourished. UNICEF said she could survive on 25 cents a day. She's great. She's great. So we're gonna bring up our next act, second female of the night, right? So this lady is very accomplished. She's a stand-up comedian, and she's also a doctor. Yeah, it's great. She runs her own show. She produces her own show. It's called Sex Positivity Comedy downtown. It's great. I perform with her. She's such a nice lady. Does great jokes. Give it up for my homie, Dr. Martha Lee.
That was the wrong music, but okay, never mind. Okay, this is not my only fan. This is actually my Halloween costume. So make a guess what it is. Yeah, I'm playing Chinese woman. Sarong party woman specifically. With the glasses, cause I can't afford contacts. Okay, so my name is Martha. I'm a sex relationship counselor, and people always ask if I'm really a sexologist. Yes, I am. I decided to do stand-up comedy last year because I got sick of talking about standing up while sitting down. And I decided maybe I should just perform, be brave, perform, instead of talking about performing. And maybe blow your minds. Instead of running yet another blowjob workshop. But mainly because I think surely swallowing rejection is easier than swallowing. So I have a few cum jokes. Because we like people who come. So thank you so much for coming. But mostly thank you for staying. We like the latecomers. There are a few. So yeah, speaking of cum, you all know the durian, right? All tried the durian? No? Okay, I know why you didn't try the durian. Because there are people who can't stand the smell. Yes, but these people are idiots. Because just like any food, how can you tell what it tastes like from the smell?
True. True. Very
It smells
true.
bad, but does it mean it tastes bad?
True.
Yeah.
It's
You have
not.
to try it.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
try it. It's one of those things that you just never know until you try it. So yeah, it smells bad, it may not taste bad, but there are people who say it tastes bad and then they don't mind the smell. So it's the same for cum. You just have to try it. And as Asians, though none of you seem to identify as Asians, I think most of you identify as Americans, but I'm not interested in America. I'm only interested in sex. So yes, one after another, sex-related content. Oh yes, so speaking of durian, yes, we don't discriminate against like all kinds of different foods. We put all kinds of shit in our mouth. Like, why do we discriminate cum? Just like what Sharon said, it's protein. It's good for you. Okay, but I have to admit, I did some research about it. It's good to you only to like a minimum quantity. If you really want the optimum effect of cum, not that most of you are interested, you have to actually take a bucket of it. But we never give up, right? Something is better than nothing. Food is food, don't discriminate. So yeah, think of the kids in Africa. Okay, speaking of cum, I also know of clients who tell me they don't want to swallow because it smells like, it tastes like bleach. They say it tastes like bleach. So how will they know it tastes like bleach if they have not taken bleach? Yes, so that would be my next question. Did they actually taste bleach? Like, were they suicidal or something like that? Okay, but I have to be very honest, and I'm completely serious. I do swallow cum. with people that I really like. So there have been times, as a cum swallower, there have been times when I swallow and I feel like throwing up. And because I've had to do it a few times, you know, because I really like the person with the cum. So I noticed that sometimes I feel like throwing up and sometimes I don't. So I think it must be the diet. Okay, so sex tip, kiwi, papaya, celery, banana. Basically, a more alkaline diet helps. So yes, so how will I know what they eat when I'm not supervising their diet? I don't know, I just have to try. So there are times when I swallow and then I feel like throwing up, and I'm very frustrated about it because, you know, I can't control their diet. And I came across this literature that actually said, you know, people who come and then you feel like throwing up, it's because when the person ejaculates, the sperm is swimming desperately up the fallopian tubes. Yeah, so this is the reason why. It's the sperm doing what it's supposed to do. So those of you who are trying to convince your partner to swallow your cum, first, this is food. Second, how will you know if you don't try? Third, it's just doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, that's the end of my cum joke. Okay, so I'm going to try something new because I'm amazing. Okay, so I'm a sexologist, but I'm also somebody who is a bit strange. I like to watch Chinese period drama shows. You know Chinese period drama shows? Where they dress up, all the like empirical, like, you know, they're fighting, the concubines fighting for the emperor, you know, like you know, they have all those pins and things and like big hairdo. That's like the modern day of Roman times, but this is the China times. Okay, so I actually am so fixated with those shows. Some of them are finding this out about me for the first time. So they even have a genre called time traveling Chinese period drama shows. Yeah, those people actually go from modern times into ancient time, and then they wake up and it's like, what the fuck happened? Like, where am I? And then suddenly they can speak like ancient Chinese lingo, and suddenly they know how to bow and all these things. Okay, so some of the titles are like super fucking weird, and with AI it's become really, really weird, and they do actual translation, okay, for people who cannot speak Mandarin, because I don't know, they just like Chinese. So one of the titles, I'm going to give you some of the show titles, and these are real show titles you can actually find. Okay, the first one, Time Traveling to Save Good for Nothing Lover. Yeah, I'm serious. And the recent one, I was so fascinated with it, I just had to watch it. A Guide to Concubines Ascending to the Throne. So apparently it's a tutorial. Yeah. For people who want to be concubines, but anyway, I watched it anyway, just in case I can learn something. The next one, I'm not kidding you. The Cold King's Exclusive Love, subtitle. The Substitute, Poisonous Concubine Conquers the World. Hashtag drama China, something like that. Yeah. So yes. These are just literal Chinese translation, but okay, maybe this is the best one. Lottery Life of Chinese Concubines, from plain Jane to royal fame. Hashtag history, hashtag mythology. I think they mean mythology, but anyway, it's mythology. Hashtag trending, yeah. So yes, go look it up, it's super fascinating. Okay. Okay, maybe those are not so funny. Okay, thanks for being my test audience. Okay, so being a sexologist, I talk about fucking all the time. So now I'm going to share with you a series of fucktology. Okay, so in fucktology, all my definitions have the word fuck inside. Okay, so you know, I spend a lot of time educating people around sex, and of course, even though I have 4 degrees, I'm really not that smart. So I try to make things simple for myself so that I can remember. So I actually came up with this. So when it comes to sexual desire is when you see someone and you wish you can fuck them. You wish, desire, you know, the fire. Sexual attraction is when you want to fuck them. You know you want to fuck them. Sexual chemistry is when both of you want to fuck each other. Okay, maybe boring. Sorry, I think I'm boring. Okay, never mind. Performance anxiety. I better not fuck this up. Okay, erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
Why the fuck won't it work? Low sex drive. I don't want to fuck. Sexual aversion. Don't fucking touch me. Bad timing for sex. Your timing is so fucking off. When it's bad sex, that was so fucking bad. And when it's communication breakdown, can you just shut the fuck up and fuck? And when it comes to post-coital blues, why the fuck did I feel this way after fucking? Okay, do you like it? Okay, yeah. And of course, I don't know where's the timer, but yes, my work is all about fucking. I talk about fucking all the time. But even to this day, after being a sexologist for 15 years, people still think I'm a fucking joke. Okay, I'm so glad you're all here, but the best thing you can do for me is go back and fuck.